Alright, welcome back everyone. So, a lot has happened. Not really that much, but, so I leveled up. I got my Digivolutions here. You can see Patamon is level 4. At level 5, you get your champion. We have Grismon for Kumamon, and we have Growlmon for Gilmon. Which is nice because you can activate it right there. You see how it's blue? When it's blue, that means that's when I go into fight, that's the Digivolution that is being used. So I can turn it off and then it goes white, and then it's blue now. So, but we have that for him, and then for Gilmon we have Growlmon, and I did not activate that yet. As you can see, their stats are like way better. The Digivolutions, of course, you know. But yeah, they were all like when I was doing the gym, the training and stuff, they were all really good. I was doing speed on all of them, and I think particularly Gilmon and Patamon got like 2 of the 4 times in a row. Like, it was really good. So that's a really high stat now. Patamon has not gotten his Digivolution because I wanted to do that on screen. He's only literally 1 battle away. Also, I noticed that the game is running at 50 frames per second. So it's actually running slower. It's like the movements and everything. I was looking at particularly the battles and stuff. It seems like really slow, but I try to work with the options and stuff, and if I'm doing it at like a higher frame rate, then the music gets too fast, because this is how fast the music is supposed to go. So I'm not sure. I don't know. I can look into it later on, but for now we're just gonna keep it this way. So the battles are gonna be a little bit slower, but that's okay because we won't have that many on-screen battles, but that's okay. So he's really weak in attack-wise, Patamon, so I'm gonna use Boom Bubble here to defeat Kunamon, and he should get his Digivolution. So I don't think we have seen these attacks. These are like their specialty attacks that they have and stuff. So alright, defeated him, and that should give me enough. I mean, look at that. I thought it was 150 that you needed to get in order to get your to get to level 5 to get your Digivolution, but on Patamon it's 180. But it gets Enjamon, and yeah, so we're gonna pick that out right now. We're gonna use that. So that's pretty much what happens. We're gonna get a bunch more of those. We're probably gonna get a bunch as we're playing, because you get not just the main Digivolutions, but you get a bunch of other ones too. So it'll be nice. So Enjamon. Yeah, so you see Patamon is like really weak, and Andromon does not increase the attack there at all. But he's gonna be really good like a healer and stuff, and he gets really good techniques and stuff later. But Kumamon is already a beast. Like, he's already slaying the people. Like, it's crazy. So let's do the practice before we move on here. I did not open that folder, by the way, that we got the booster. I mean, so Patamon has speed. Maybe we'll get lucky and he'll do his usual thing there. He was really good with it. I was just really surprised. So 2. Oh yeah, you got 3. All right, and then so we'll see the 4th one here. No, oh, and he tripped. Oh well, that's okay. He still did really good. So 21 up there. So as you can see, yeah, Gilmon did really well. As you can see, he's at 186 right now. Should have maybe bought some more equipment. Let's go do that real quick. Let's go back into the city and buy them some equipment. So we got plenty of money here. We got 1,000, and that's pretty decent. We'll get some more equipment for everyone. We'll just get. I'll try not to get the most expensive stuff, because I think the most important part is just leveling and kind of, you know, getting better that way. I think equipment. There's going to be a couple of pieces of equipment later on that are going to be important. There's a thing with the counter that I'm gonna talk about too. But yeah, let's talk to this guy here. All right, so let's see the effects here. So Kumaman already has one leather glove. Let's give him the other one there. I'm gonna buy one spear here. These are pretty cheap, so I'm gonna buy 3 of those. Let's get their big stats up. Yeah, and as you can see, red makes them as not as strong. I gave him the bamboo spear, which maybe would I don't know. Okay, there's some stuff here. This is, oh, hold on, I'm having pop up here. Hold on 1 second. Okay. So as you can see, they can hold a buckler like a shield in the other hand. Gilmon doesn't have any weapons yet, so I don't know if I'm gonna do that, because I think if I have speed and attack power, that's all I'm really gonna worry about. And I think I'm just gonna finish it off. Wait, does Gilmon have one already? He does not, so I'm gonna buy him another one here. Okay, so yeah, so Patamon is still weak, so we gotta be careful there. I don't know how much the power charges are. I did buy some earlier when I was leveling, just to kind of keep going with it and be able to just not have to go back to the city. I don't know, they cost 12, so I can buy. I have 11 of them, so now I have 12. I was defeating some Betamon down by the beach. We'll go around those areas as well. And they actually drop on small power charges, so that's really nice. Of course, it's, you know, I mean, you use more than you get really from drops, so it's helpful in a way, but it really doesn't make that big of a difference. So, all right, so now that we all have, so we'll see Grismon in action. So if someone attacks us, we'll see Grismon. So first we'll go up to the cape here. This is gonna become a little bit more important, but there is a character I wanna talk to. If we can talk to that person. I think we can. It's the guy right down there that we wanna talk to. And then we'll just kind of walk around a little bit. So he kicks the tree and we're like, what? Man, Cardmon isn't coming out. And why did I lose Gabumon? Huh? Why are you kicking the trees? Huh? Did you ask why I'm kicking the trees? To find a Cardmon, of course. Cardmon? What's that? A Digimon? Well, of course it is. Cardmon is a Digimon that drops boosters with extra cards in it. Only Divermon in the city can open the boosters. Cardmon drops boosters? Let me kick him too. Hehehe, you need tree boots to kick him. So you probably want to get the boots. Well then, I lost my Gabumon card. Will you find it? If you find it, I'll tell you how to get the boots. Gabumon card. Okay, I'll find it and come back. Does he give us a hint where it is? I might have lost it in Asuka Inn. Sorry, I don't really remember. Yeah, so they're in the inn. There's a room in the inn that we haven't gone into. But, oh, that was a weird graphical glitch there with the water. That was weird. Alright, here's some big enemies. Triceramon. Kumamon, which it says Kumamon at the top, but they're actually Grismon. But yeah, look at them, they're really strong. I mean, Grismon is a beast already. Look at that, those explosions. But they're strong, but they give good experience. There's actually a particular item that I'm looking for. That's kind of why I'm going up here, and to kind of level. So I'm doing some on-screen leveling, I guess. So. Yeah, the battles are a little bit slower, but if I do Oh, Kumamon leveled up. I got a TNT ball. That is exactly what I was looking for, so I will be turning around now. That's all I was looking for, so let's go back. Okay, so let's go to the Asuka Inn, and let's get that. The TNT ball is going to be needed later on for something that we have to do. Because there's like boss monsters in the world that you can defeat. And they're really powerful. And yeah, so let's need it. So we'll attack this Kunamon and we'll see how strong Grismon really is. Yeah, he did a ton of damage. So yeah, we're doing really good. So. Alright. We're gonna try to avoid fighting. I'm gonna try to not have that many on screen because they get really boring, but it's nice for leveling because you get so many digivolutions, whatever, in this game, and it's just really nice to kind of level as much as you can, really. You know, it might be grindy and stuff, but it's really cool because you can get some really cool stuff for the evolutions and stuff like that. So alright, in the inn. So we're in the regular inn right now. We might heal up because we have probably enough money now from that fight. Yeah, so that Triceramon gave us a ton. So let's heal up there and let's go in here. So in this room right here, you see, it's actually really funny because you see Terriermon here, Mumantai, and then you have Biomon here, I'm tired, and then you have this guy up here in front of the screen, Chicago Green. There's an auction of rare items somewhere in the city, but I wonder how I can participate. So I think the card, well, there's Gabumon you can talk to. The card is somewhere in this room. Or am I wrong in this? I might be wrong in this. Maybe I'm wrong on this. Maybe there's something else that happens in this room. I can't believe I forgot this. Or is it down in these shelves, maybe? Oh, it's Gabumon card. So there's definitely some transitions. So that's where it was. All right, there. Okay. I was like, either it's in that room or in those cleaning shelves. So, well, we're looking for the money earlier. We could have grabbed the card, but we didn't know that's what we're looking for. So we found the card. We're gonna bring it back to him. I forgot that the reason why I remember that room is because there's an actual Gabumon in there, and it's not where the card is. But there's a reason to go into that room later on. We'll talk about that too. So, but we're gonna go back to the guy with the. I wonder if I think there is an item that makes you not get any encounters, or less, or makes you flee from them or something. So if I have that, I will put that on during the episodes maybe, and then just grind off screen. I don't know. We'll see. If the battles haven't become so overbearing yet, but they might. Hey, that's a Gabumon card. You really found it. Thanks. Okay, I'll tell you about the tree boots. You can get it if you become friends with Vmon. But Vmon is so unpredictable, he's hard to find. To find out about Vmon, go where people meet. I'm sure someone can help you there. Alright, so this is kind of a side quest, and I don't think I'm going to go into this quite yet. So there's a Vegemon. We'll see how strong we are. About to that, you have to go back to Asuka City, and you have to ask the other Digimon. Look at that, we fucking beat that thing in one attack. Kumamon is a beast. Yeah, and there's like a whole thing with that, and I think I'm gonna do that like in the next episode or something. I kind of want to move away from this. But there's one more other, this is all like side stuff, but it'll help us in the long run doing this. And it helps us with the leveling because we're kind of just going around getting stronger. But you go down here and you go down to this beach, and it's Shell Beach. And this beach actually has more trees, and you see the little shell piano over here is really cool, and these banana boats. But there's this man right here who's fishing. Tai Kong Wang. I'm fisherman Tai Kong Wang. Okay. How about it? If you want to fish, you need a pole, string, and a hook. Then I'll make you a fishing pole. Yeah, so he repeats that dialogue. And yeah, so we can't go any further here. We're blocked by the tree. This is it pretty much for this area. There is a little dock. So there's a Gizamon. I don't think I've fought these yet. I love how the birds in the back are just kind of like static. Alright, but I love the different environments that you get in the battles and stuff, so. But yeah, so there's a dock right here too that becomes important later and stuff. So for now we'll move on. So we have to find 3 of those items. We don't know what they are. They want a pole, a string, and a hook. But we'll find out what they are later. We'll do that. So for now we're gonna move down here. This is where, you know, because we're in the east sector, and you want to go further east to go to the next city. So we're going into the Y Forest. You have the little doghouse here. You have this girl right here, or man, I don't know what the sprite is supposed to be. Tamer Mitch. So it's definitely a guy with a satchel. So, but I'm just so hyped up. Yeah, you can battle him as well. There's a watermelon with an entrance into it. I don't know. You find the strangest things in the world if you just look around. So I'd always love it. But we're gonna go further into the forest and kind of explore a little bit more. I'm not gonna do cart battles too much on screen. I'm gonna do some. I'm gonna do some, but I'm not gonna do too many. So, and then I'm gonna do some bonus episodes with that. So. Okay, Bitamon. It's like if I fight every guy that I meet with card battles, we're gonna be here forever. I could do like, I fight everyone that I meet once. That would probably be good. And just, you know, kind of get a little mix, because we're gonna get a lot of like fights and stuff. But yeah, you get these cables and stuff like that, and there's these like towers that you see everywhere. And they just kind of are there to keep. Oh, I'm Catherine from Sydney. It's Tamer Catherine. You kind of get those towers everywhere. Right here is another one, and they kind of look like our satellite. So they're gonna, I think, they're like an system that they also use to like announce things and stuff in the game and stuff. So, but let's Digimon battle. Okay, so instead of card battling, you can do Digimon battles too. So I think. This one, I think I made a mistake or something. I think if you like Digimon battle them instead of cart battling them, you can't cart battle them. But that's okay, because we're gonna get plenty of carts from Cartmon and stuff. We'll see Cartmon plenty of times and stuff. So, and like I said, I think I'll only make the cart battles like bonus episodes. So I'd rather have Digimon battles with these people. So she has a Kunamon for her first. And you can kind of see at the right under her health what they look like. So blue means they're at full health, green means they have lost some health, and red means that they're defeated. So another Kunamon. Yeah, we evade it here, so that's nice. This is one of my favorite songs too. I love the music in this game, it's really good. Super anime. Alright, and then I think we're getting a stronger one. Oh yeah, a Dokugumon. And we're gonna see a lot more Dokugumons coming ahead. But as you can see, he's much stronger, and he's gonna attack now. Ooh. Alright, let's see. That wasn't too bad, it was good. Like I said, Grismon is a beast. That's the reason I picked that pack, the Maniac pack. Oh, see, and we're fast enough to attack again. See, the speed is already paying off. Alright. And he's gonna get hopefully a ton of experience for that. 125. Learned Whirlwind, and Kumamon is up to level 7. So we're gonna kind of switch it up now, because I don't want one to get stronger than the other, so. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I'm no match for you. I'm gonna practice, so duel with me next time. So I think you can battle them more often. And like I said, there is some kind of mechanic where you like. I think if you like do the card thing in the yellow cruiser a lot more, they actually card battle you instead. But like I said, I'm gonna keep the card battling to a minimum, and I'm gonna do bonus episodes of that once we're like a higher level and stuff like that. So we're gonna go. There's a part right here where by this middle tree from the three trees, if you go right, if you cross that line, like imagine a vertical line going all the way through, and if you cross that line, there's a Digimon battle. Or close to that. There's always a Digimon battle. I don't know why it's around there and why it's like that. But yeah. So we see Kuwagamon. So let's see how strong they are. Growlmon is pretty strong himself. He should be okay. Oh, look at that. 1 attack. Holy crap. Nice job, Killmon. Or Growlmon. Yeah, level up. And money is really nice too, so you don't want to run away because you want that money. Oh god. Yeah, there's a lot of Digimon down here. I don't know why this particular area has it a lot, but I think there's something because a lot of we haven't encountered as many Digimon as I thought we would, which is good. It's nice. I don't want to just have Digimon battles, so like I said, I'm gonna do grinding off screen so we don't have to do 30-minute Digimon battles, because that would be annoying as fuck. So. Oh, I forgot that over there. Okay, well, we'll come by here 100 million times more, so I'm gonna go into the East Wire Forest. Now there is a person here. I'm gonna talk to her. Were you surprised by the way I look? Hey, I was called Gal Gamer Lucia back in the day. Where are you now? I'm still a pro at Digimon battle, so you can battle her too. Oh, Gaburimon. She only has 2 Digimon, as you can see in the top left there. So... Oh, but he survived. Oof. Oh, wow, look at that. Look at that. So, and he does not have a technique. He's probably gonna die because I don't want to switch him out, because then whoever's gonna be switched in, which is probably gonna be Grismon, is gonna die. Oh, look at that. See, speed worked out because I got to defeat him. So that's really good. She probably has another one. Oh, Ogremon. Oh no, this is bad. Oh, and he's gonna attack. No, Gilmon. Growlmon, no. Oh well. Alright, we're gonna just mess him up. So you saw there was a DNA Digivolution. That's the word I couldn't think of first episode. You can Digivolve with them. DNA Digivolve with certain Digimon. So Growlmon and Grismon apparently have a DNA Digivolution. So I did not know that. And we'll find out at some point what that is. I'm curious to see. Alright, so I got to attack twice, but I hope that his attack doesn't do too much damage. Okay, no, that's good. Yeah, Grismon is a beast, and he gets this ability called Hammer Rush, and it attacks 3 times. It's 3 like regular attacks or something, and that's really good because it adds it all up together. And then if you're really fast, you can do that twice. So that's 6 attacks that you get, so it's really strong. So if your Digimon is defeated, they put it back to 1 HP. So you don't have to like revive them or anything after every battle, but you just definitely have to heal them up. So we're gonna heal him up to maximum, and let's put some on Kumamon too. The Digimon around here aren't too strong, but the Tamers might be. So I don't know if I'm gonna fight all the Tamers or whatever. So yeah, and you see the little lights on the tree and stuff like that. And there's something here. So it says sign East Seiryu City. West Asuka City, and south is the Forsen. So right here you see this building is an inn. So immediately the price is gonna go up for us to sleep here. But we're gonna do it anyways. And I just wasted 2 power charges, I just realized that. So it's costing us 12-bit. It doesn't go double in price, but this is like, what, 4-bit more per Digimon? It gets crazy later. It gets like in the hundreds that you have to do. Let's talk to her. I love Vmon. I really want to be friends with him. Yeah, I do too. I want the boots, girl. Alright, let's save here. We still have a few minutes, so I'm gonna save and then we're just gonna move on a little bit. And then I think in the next episode we're gonna do the boots, and we're gonna explore some more of the forest, and we're gonna do and then maybe do some look at the cards that we got, the boosters, and we'll get more boosters once we have the boots because we can actually find Cardmon. So yeah, that'll be probably next episode. We'll do a little bit of all of that. I do want to go down here and show you guys this room. So this is the forest in basement. And this Bakumon fan Carrie says, I love Bakumon. I can't find him anywhere. And I see ghosts here. They're everywhere. Acting like normal Digimon. It scares me. So he seems kind of, again, I think this is some like translation error in a way. Because back then the translations weren't that great. So you see there's like this weird like slime on the ground. Like I don't know what that is, but this is all like their storage. This will become a little important later on. But yeah, he talks about Bakumon, which is like this ghost Digimon. But he says he also sees ghosts and they act like regular Digimon. It's really weird and the dialogue doesn't really make sense. And you don't encounter any Digimon down there and stuff. So it's just like you're looking for Bakumon, but you see ghosts, which Bakumon are ghost Digimon, and you say that the Digimon are acting like... It's all very strange and very peculiar and stuff. So we will be going up there at some point. That's further into the forest. We're kind of moving out of the forest now. There's a Betamon. This episode might be a little bit longer because I want to get to Seiryu City, and we still have like a lot of travel to do to get there. So this episode might be just a little tad bit longer. Double power and Gilmon leveled up. All right, we're gonna go to level 7 with him, and then we're gonna switch to Patamon and get Enjamon up and stuff. So this is Divermon's lake. This is gonna become important for, you know, because the Divermon, they take care of the cards and stuff. So they actually have a lake here, and with this lake there's something. Oh, it's a Crabmon. With this lake there is something that has to do with the cards that we're gonna do later on. Wow, Growlmon, Jesus, flattening everything. So there's gonna be something that we're gonna do later with this with the Divermon's lake. You can encounter Divermons here. I got a bandana. It's funny because you can encounter Divermon here, and I don't know if this is... Wait, how do I... Ugh, I forgot how to do this. Status, maybe? See equipment. Yeah, so we can... bandana that goes on the head. Alright, so it's worse than what everyone has, so we're not gonna worry about that. And Divermon are ultimate Digimon, so they're actually really strong and you might lose. So if you get unlucky, you kind of see there's Divermon swimming everywhere and stuff. And there's a ball and a die under there, but you can go down this ladder here and you can talk to this guy. And he says, "The pain, there's something stuck in my throat. Please take it out." Thanks, that feels better. Oh, a red snapper was stuck. I don't need it, so you can have it. Later. So we get the red snapper. Thanks about last time. Come over to Dual Island sometime. My friends will play card battle with you. So we can go. Oh, there's a little shell under there. That's from that one Digimon. I forget the name. But you can card battle on this island. So he kind of, I don't know. I was trying not to spoil that, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, so there's a dual island where the Divermon play cards, and we're gonna do the bonus episodes on those islands and stuff. We did get the red snapper item for fishing pole. So we needed a pole, a string, and a hook. So the red snapper we're using as a hook. So we got our first item there. Please to dear God, don't be a Divermon. Okay. Because they're really powerful and I'm scared. I don't want to die. Even though Grismon is a beast, he doesn't have... I don't know when he gets Hammer Rush, but Hammer Rush is really good and you can use that for a very long time because it's just 3 normal attacks and stuff. Alright, we're already at 30 minutes, so let's move on forward here. I don't know, there's nothing up there. And we'll explore some of these areas later on, but there's Divermon on this little thing. I love the environments. You see the little, like, you know, number pad here. Like, it's crazy. Like, the way they design it, it seems very out of place, but it's, you know, you need good imagination to make things like that. You know, it looks like a Coke can or something over here. There's a dude over here. But yeah, we're on this prairie, so when we look at the map here, let's look at what the map shows us. So see, so we only had Asuka City earlier, but then we went to Plug Cave. That's where we talked to the guy with the boots. Central Park, you know, that's where we started fighting. Shell Beach, you know, those were the 3 beginning areas and stuff. Then we moved into the forest, which was Wire Forest entrance. Then we got Wire Forest. We got the inn at the Wire Forest. And we just exited Divermon's Lake, and then now we're in the Wind Prairie. I thought it was called Windy Prairie, but Wind Prairie, fine. Wind Prairie. And then, oh my God, it wouldn't even let me move an inch. Ooh, what's this called again? I forgot. Oh, Yanmamon. Wow. Okay, we're really strong, which is good. We'll need it. But just north of here, like we saw the sign earlier, it says Seiryu City. So right up this ramp is Seiryu City. So we're gonna go in there. It's through this cave. Seiryu City. And you get this new city. So, and it's the city of wind. They have little windmills everywhere. And people to talk to and stuff. And I have no idea where the inn is. Seiryu Tower. There is, so the Piximons here are, so if you want to switch Digimon, come talk to me, P. So this is pretty much what the doctor does in the Digimon lab. So they're pretty much the doctors, they're like the representatives throughout the world and all the others. But there is Gardramon to save. I do want to find Gatomon. So this is why I don't like Seiryu City, because they have the Gatomons and the Gardramons are they're split here. So Seiryu City up here, but you have the item shop, you have the armor shop, so we'll look into that. You have the inn up here. There's a Divermon up here. He can open the booster. So let's open that one booster that we got. So you can open our booster here and stuff, and you can buy new cards and stuff as well. So we have like some weaker cards. Dividramon would be nice to have. There's a Soulmon here. But yeah, so we're gonna open this booster, and we got a Kumamon. Look at that. We got a Snow Agumon. We got a Ruramon, a Charmamon, 2 of them, and a Crabmon. We just fought that guy, so interesting. All right, and I'll make a couple of different folders. I think I'm gonna make definitely a brown one, because since the brown one doesn't cost anything to summon, it's just the best color to have. But there's a lot of, I think, like anti-brown programs that you can use and stuff. that makes you like destroy monsters and stuff that are the brown color, and a lot of people have that. There's a tower here. You can go into it, which is weird because you seem to like walk through it, but it's Gale Tower. And you have this guy right here. He's so cool, right? So he's just like laying there, and he's like air drum on, and he's just sleeping. He looks really cool and big and awesome, and we just leave him. But he's there. All right, we're gonna save, and then we're done with this episode. And I don't think I'm gonna do any grinding because we're gonna get plenty of grinding. I'm gonna get plenty of grinding going back and forth and stuff like that. And yeah, and this will be the first city where we're gonna try to get a badge. This is one of the cities where you can get a badge, so that'll be really nice. So but I'm just gonna save here. I'll do that on screen so everyone can see our progress and see where we are and how strong we are now, because it kind of shows you at the end of the saving. So the saving is so slow, especially since like I feel like this is running like kind of slower. Just takes forever. I'm like, ugh. Yeah, but so far so good. We got very far. There's still a lot to explore that we haven't seen. All right, so we're now in Seiryu Tower. 6, 5, and 7 are levels here, and we're at 3 hours and 33 minutes, which that is not really correct. A lot of that was grinding. You're just running around, and I spent some time standing around too. So, but anyways, yeah, that's gonna be it. And then next episode we'll be doing some side quests, trying to get the boots, maybe look at the fishing pole, and yeah, and equip our Digimon, and maybe go and try to get the first badge to, you know, become the champion, you know, because we want to be the very best. Wait, that's a different series, right? Anyways, bye guys.